Segment sponsored by Jimmy's on the Park, 706 DeMont in Clayton. Call them at 725-8585 and check out the website, jimmyscafe.com, for menu and directions. Kat Neville from Feast Mediacom is with us here at the Big 550 KTRS. Good morning, Kat Neville.
Good morning.
All right, we'll get to all of your outlets here in a moment, but let's get right to the restaurants. What do you got for us?
Well, the first one, turns out it's one of Kelly's favorite spots to go. Mm-hmm. It's Colleen's Cookies Coffee Cafe. So Colleen's Cookies has been right there on Forsyth for a while, but she just expanded about a month and a half ago and is now able to seat up to 40 people and does breakfast and lunch. Mm-hmm. And you were saying that your favorite is which scone?
Oh, the bacon maple scone. And we're not talking just little pieces of bacon.
Yeah.
They put like the strip of bacon in there, okay?
It's like bacon strips.
Yeah, it is. With the most delicious, moist scone. Then they put just like a little light glaze on top. I would eat one every day if I could, but my trainer would kill me.
She does things that are a little bit more modern like that, but then she does really amazing classics like her shortbread cookies that she kind of decorates, and all these different seasonal themes are absolutely gorgeous. She does like whoopie pies and the macarons, and then ice cream sandwiches, all these things that you know from when you were a kid, but suddenly they're made in just the most like sophisticated, perfect way. Cookie jar cookies is another one of her specialties, like those big, wonderful cookies like
and
peanut butter.
And homemade Oreo cookies, too.
Yeah.
And I must tell you also, her soups are delicious. Like real hearty, but healthy, not overly salty. They're just really delicious.
And the interior, so her tagline is the spot under the dot, which is adorable. And the interior of the cafe is charming. It's the kind of place where you want to go in and just get a bowl of soup or get a big cup of coffee. Intelligentsia is her coffee supplier, and so she has a full coffee bar available. And it's just she's designed it with this black and white theme, and like there's toile kind of wall covering, and like this beautiful kind of custom blue tufted couch kind of thing like in the corner, and it's just charming, and it's exciting to see places like this pop up in neighborhoods because it is kind of just a great sophisticated little respite, where you're
Forsyth and Lindell is where it's in Clayton, right? It
is in Clayton. It's right at the edge. So if you, how do you explain this? It's right. But do you know where the wine and cheese place is?
It's right where the Metrolink goes over Forsyth.
Yes, exactly.
There's
so it's
an
before
Amico station there. There's a Bailey's back there. There's a Firestone station right there. Right before that.
Yes.
Right.
So it's before you actually get into downtown Clayton.
Right. Yeah.
Yep.
Right.
There's one more thing I want to say. You will never leave there a stranger either. Every time I go there and I sit down, I always end up talking to the people right next to me because I sit there and blog sometimes. Really nice people and really great employees too.
Yes,
How long has it been around?
A few years. Well, Colleen's Cookies has been around for a few years, but this new coffee cafe is about a month and a half old.
Right.
So she expanded.
So you've only been there. You've been there for years?
No, just when they
just
expanded.
recently.
Yeah.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Yeah.
And I go really once a week easily.
Yeah.
Actually, I was going to go today.
And it's breakfast and lunch is what they're open for.
Breakfast and lunch. I like places that are open for breakfast and lunch and closed for dinner. That's a neat little.
Yeah, it's a great little neighborhood joint.
Yeah. Okay. Good. All right. What else you got for us?
Okay. Second one is there is now finally a Moroccan restaurant in St. Louis.
I was just thinking that myself. I wanted to go Moroccan.
I read your mind. It's actually in the South Grand neighborhood. It's called Baida. It's Baida Moroccan restaurant. It's at 3191 South Grand, right next door to Faux Grand.
Okay.
And if you've never had Moroccan food before, it's a really, it's African food, like North African food, but it's not anything like Ethiopian or some other kind of African cuisines that you might have had. It actually has a very Middle Eastern kind of influence to it. A lot of that kind of sweet, salty, savory combinations, and they're very well known for tagines. Do you know what a tagine is?
No idea.
Are you familiar?
No.
So it's
a pair of tagines.
It's actually a cooking vessel, and so it's something that has it's a clay dish that has a conical shaped top that when the meats are kind of put into, so you can do chicken, lamb, you can do a vegetable tagine if you want. There can be beef. The chicken is especially lovely. It has olives and dates. All these different kind of wonderful ingredients are put into this clay cooking vessel, and then the conical top allows all of the steam as the dish is cooking to rise up and then fall back on. So it's like a self-basting system. So it's like this really slow,
like a slow cook or
exactly,
smoker kind of
and you end up with these very kind of rich, savory dishes, and it's lovely. Another dish that I really recommend that you try is the pastilla, which is this chicken stuffed pastry. And it actually is very, very sweet. It almost, in a way, the person that I was dining with said that it almost tasted a little bit like Thanksgiving because it had that sweet, savory thing going on. And so it's this very flaky pastry that's layered with spiced chicken, eggs, caramelized onions, herbs, and almonds, and it has cinnamon and honey in there, and then it's dusted with powdered sugar. It sounds like it doesn't make any sense whatsoever, so you just have to try it.
Sounds phenomenal.
It's wonderful.
Sounds really good.
It is really good.
Yeah.
It's
It
terrific.
does sound good.
Moroccan is, when you say Mediterranean, since I've known you, you say Mediterranean, I say sign me up. Because anything in that region, they know what they're doing.
They do, and it's, what's interesting to me is sometimes people will open up like Mediterranean restaurants,
Right.
and that could mean so many different kinds of cuisines because so many countries and cultures touch that area
Could be
of
French,
the world.
Italian, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
But what's exciting about it is because of all the trade routes that happened across that body of water, there is cross-pollination of cultures and cuisines, and so that's why you have a lot of similarities in ingredients and flavors.
I'm assuming the owner is Moroccan.
It's a family.
Okay, all right.
Absolutely.
And so they decided to open up a Moroccan. So it's the first Moroccan restaurant here in town.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
I want to try that.
Yeah, you should. They're open for lunch and dinner. The dinner menu is full a la carte. Lunch is more like sandwiches and soups and salads and things like that, all with obviously a Moroccan flavor. But if you want the full menu, definitely go at dinner.
Do other cities have Moroccan restaurants? I mean,
Sure, but not as many as, I mean, the big, players in American food are like obviously, Italian
Right.
restaurants, Chinese restaurants, Mexican restaurants, this kind of stuff. So
Right.
there are, Moroccan restaurants are few and far between, but it's a great cuisine, and the fact that we can now enjoy it here in St. Louis is
And the
is
name
fun.
of it again is what now?
Baida.
Baida.
It's Baida.
Vida.
Baida.
Yes.
And it's
South
on
Grand.
South Grand.
Yes.
Just past Tower Grove Park.
Yes, exactly.
On the north side or the west side?
I don't know what that
It's the
means.
west side.
I know.
It's the west side. It's on the Forest Park side or on the Tower Grove Park side.
Yeah.
All right, good. All right, MediaCon, Feast Media World. What's the
Yes.
latest with your multi-level platforms?
Well, our cooking class with Schnooks is coming up, and I'm excited about that. That's always a ton of fun, and we're plugging away, working on the December issue. Lots of things in the works.
your turkey on your Feast magazine
Yes.
is phenomenal.
Yeah,
Did you name that turkey?
the one that we ate, or the one that we took the
The one
photo?
they took the picture of.
No,
Is
we
it
did not
Wilbur?
name
It
it.
looks like a Wilbur. to me.
Wilbur.
But it's a great picture.
Thank you.
It's a
is a
really good
beautiful
picture,
turkey.
and it's iconic. So that's got to be one of your favorite covers.
It is. It's a fun cover. I think I told you guys this last week. We were debating between putting that gorgeous roasted turkey with the beautiful gravy, and it was this beautiful, very sophisticated photograph, and we thought about putting that on, and just the turkey went out. We
Yeah.
had to put that fun, crazy turkey on the cover.
When you chop the head off a turkey, does it really run around crazy?
That's a chicken.
Oh, chicken.
Yeah.
All right,
Yeah.
Chicken with its head
turkeys
cut
don't
off.
I don't
die?
know. I've never heard that about a
Its head cut
turkey.
off, running around.
Yeah.
All right, good, fair enough. Feast TV on Channel 9.
Yes.
And that runs every week.
It's throughout the month on 9 Create.
Okay.
And so it runs the first Saturday and then the following Monday on Channel 9. And then
Gotcha.
throughout the month on 9 Create, which is their station that's dedicated mainly to cooking
Cooking and
shows.
and hardware and woodworking.
Yes.
So if it's not cooking, then it's woodworking.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah, that's actually a pretty good channel. But don't tell Channel 9 since I'm banned from Channel 9. I don't like them, except for Feast
Ooh.
Magazine. I'm banned from Donnybrook. Never
Oh,
been
that's
on
right.
Donnybrook. Yeah.
Well, you're not banned then.
I'm just persona
You've just
non
not
grata.
been on.
But I'm welcome
A
on
ban
Feast.
is a totally different thing.
I'm welcome on Feast,
Yeah.
right? I'm welcome on Feast.
Absolutely.
See that? Good for you. FeastSTL.com for all of the information.
Yes.
All right, we'll see you next week. Bertarelli Cutlery has been keeping St. Louis sharp since 1967. They're one of the sponsors of the segment. Bertarelli is your one-stop shop for knife and tool sharpening, along with all of your kitchen supplies. Visit them at 1927 Marconi on the Hill or at bertarellicutlery.com.